Good morning, secondary 2. Can you hear me? Hello, girls. Can you hear me? Hmm? I can't hear any one of you. Can okay, can you type?
مش هسمع حضرتك
Yes,
مش هسمع
yes.
حضرتك بس
Okay.
تقريبا مفيش حد غيري في
No, no, we have a
Zoom.
lot of girls.
اوكي
Okay, the other girls, can you hear? Girls, can I want to make sure that you can hear me.
No, I
طب
can
okay.
hear you.
Okay, can you type that you are there and you can hear me?
We can hear you, Miss غادة.
All of you? Okay. Okay. Someone answers that she can hear me. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start. I'm going to start. Hello, everybody. I'm going to start vocabulary. Close up. Unit 1. Okay? Scaling to the heights. The title of our unit today is Scaling to the Heights. What's meant by scaling to the heights? It means to be very successful. Very successful. Okay? Okay. We have here in page 8 some vocabulary. Exercise A. The word class. What's meant by the word class? It is the system of ranking the society. You know that the society is divided into different classes. Okay? We have poor people, rich people, middle standard, different classes. So class here, not a class that you sit in to have a lesson. Class, I'm talking about the different classes in our society. Number 2, the word generation. It means all people born and live at the same period of time. Of course, you know that you are a generation different of ours. You are different from your father and mother, and your father and mother is different from the other generation, which are your grandpa and grandma, right? Okay. Discriminate, this word is a verb. It means to treat somebody unfairly according to religion, color. Okay. When you treat people in different ways, you treat some good and some in a bad way, you treat them unfairly. So you discriminate between them. Distinguish. Also, it's a verb, means to make a person or thing be different from others. So I can distinguish between a book and a magazine. I can distinguish between a person and another. But discriminate, I differentiate in treating between them. This is the difference between discriminate and distinguish. Distinguish, I can differentiate between two things. I know this and that. But discriminate, I differentiate in treating. Data means information. Digital, you know, digital, anything related to technology or mass media. Number 7, evolution. It means development, growth in something. But revolution, it's different, completely different. A change in the way a country is governed. A change in a way a country is governed. Okay, when some people make a revolution because they want to make difference in the way they live in their country. Okay, number 9, aim. Aim, we have a noun and a verb. Noun is the purpose of doing something, but verb to plan or intend to achieve something. And this is the meaning we need in our passage that we are going to read later. To plan or intend to achieve. When you want to achieve something. The word reach is the verb also to be close enough to somebody or something. When you reach a place or be close to someone, you want to be close to him. Okay, the rest of the vocab. Realize is also a verb to become aware of something. I can realize you. I can realize that there is something different. Okay, to know or to be aware of something when it happens. Understand is different. You know something, you understand something, the meaning of something. Okay, riches. Riches is the wealth, a lot of money. Riches is a lot of money or valuable things. But richness, the state of being rich, the state of being rich. Okay, so riches, large amount of money, but richness, the state of being rich. Okay, or such as richness in color, richness in minerals, richness in something. Number 15, industrial. It's an adjective, means connected with industry or with the people working in industry, related to industries. But industrious, it's another adjective, but means always working hard. When some people are always working hard. Okay, this is our vocab related to the passage we are going to read now. Okay, we are going to read, then circle the correct words related to the meaning we said before. The millennials are here. What's meant by millennials? Who are they? Most likely, you are one of them. They are the class or generation born approximately between 1980 and 2000. We are going to choose later, يا بنات. Sorry. What discriminates or distinguishes them from their parents? Sorry. Sorry, girls. Known as baby boomers. Who are the baby boomers? They are born between 1946 and 1964. The word baby boomers in general means some people are born between a special or specific period of time, okay? And Generation X born between the 1960s and 1980s, is that they have been brought up surrounded by data or digital technology and mass media. Not only are they familiar with apps, iPhones, and social networking, but many of them have been responsible for bringing about the communications evolution or revolution. As successful entrepreneurs like Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, they have not been afraid to aim or reach high in their quest to realize or understand their ambitions. Along the way, these entrepreneurs have acquired riches or richness. Accord means increase, increase through or over a period of time beyond their wildest dreams. Well educated and industrial or industrious, they see no limits to what they can do and trust in technology to get them here. So, we are talking here about different generations and what they have, what they face, what they dream, what they want to achieve. Okay, let's answer. Number one, they are the class or generation. I want to answer anyone, the answer from any one of you. I can't hear anyone. Huh? Girls?
Number one,
Yes?
generation.
Generation, right. Generation, okay. Okay, number two, what discriminates or distinguishes from them from their parents?
Distinguishes,
What?
distinguishes,
Yes, what distinguishes means,
two
you know,
different,
yes, they know
uh,
the difference them between them, from them and their parents. Okay, number three, they have been brought up surrounded by data or digital technology. Huh?
digital.
Digital, very good, digital technology. And number four, have been responsible for bringing about the communications, commu-
Evolution.
communications revolution. Okay, revolution. Yes. Number five, they have been afraid to aim or to reach high in their quest. Quest here means a long search for something. When you search for something, uh, to what?
To aim high.
To aim high. Very good. To aim high. To achieve. To achieve high in their research for something. To realize or to understand.
Understand.
and
Uh,
Realize. I
to
think realize.
realize their ambitions. To realize their ambitions. Along the way, these entrepreneurs have acquired riches or richness. Hmm.
طب ميس هو ايه الفرق ما بين realize و understand؟
No, when you understand something, you know the meaning of it. You know the meaning of something.
مم.
But realize, suddenly realize something you don't realize before. You don't realize before. You don't mention it before or take care of it before. Okay? And I mentioned here the meaning, realize, to become aware of something, to know something, but understand, I understand the meaning of something. Here, they realize their ambitions. They know that they have dreams and ambitions they want to achieve, they want to aim. Okay? And as we said, riches, a lot of money, but richness, the state of being rich. So, which one can we choose here? Hmm. Hiya, girls.
Riches.
Riches, yes, very good. Well educated and industrial or industrious, they see no limits.
Industrious.
Industrious, yes, very good. Okay, here you have all the answers that you said now. Okay, let's go to another part of vocab. We have here in page 8, the same page, exercise B. Accomplish means to complete a task. To complete a task. Achieve, reach a target. Okay, هنا I complete what I want, or what I start. I want to finish it. He finished what he started. But achieve, you want to reach your aim, your target, your goal. Okay? Insist on. All the time after insist, we have the preposition on. Means to demand that something must be done. You are insisting to do something, okay? But persist in, also always we put in after persist, to do or continue doing something, although it is annoying to other people, okay? You continue on doing something and you know it annoys the others, but you continue doing it. Resolve means to solve something or decide to do something, to decide, mainly to decide to do something, but solve, to find the answer, to find the answer to do something. Problem, mystery, puzzle, crime. Okay? Defeat, to win against somebody in a fight or competition. Defeat, to fight, to win. Failure, opposite to success, when somebody or something doesn't succeed. Doesn't succeed. Okay. Okay. Here we have an exercise. Accomplish and achieve. Number one, Nick is an excellent worker. He spaces the most difficult tasks. He what? Huh?
achieve,
He
Accomplish.
accomplishes. Take care. You have to put the verb in a suitable tense. Okay. Nick is
Okay.
an excellent worker, is present simple, so he accomplishes the most difficult tasks. He continue and finish the most difficult tasks. And now, how difficult is to space success without a university education? To, of course, we have the other words. It will be what?
Achieve
To,
succeed.
to achieve, of course, to achieve. Number three, I have insist and persist. Remember the prepositions and the meaning also. She spaces on speaking to the manager about the salary. Huh?
She insisted on.
Insist.
She insisted on speaking. Good, very good. And now, if you space in interrupting, you will be asked to leave the meeting.
If you persist.
If you persist, because we said persist, you are insisting to do something but annoying the others. So here interrupting means you are annoying the other people. Okay, we have here solve and resolve. We had to space our differences for the good of them, of the team. We have to,
Resolve.
okay, to resolve. Of course, it's infinitive because I have to resolve, to know, to reach the differences of the good of the team. A trouble, a troubleshooter could help you to space the problems of the company, to
Solve.
to solve, of course, to solve the
Yes.
problems. You solve a mystery, you solve a problem. Okay, here, try as I might, try as I might. Sorry, I couldn't manage. Sorry, I try as I might, I couldn't change her mind, and had to admit defeat, admit defeat. Okay, and we said before, admit defeat. Ah, so try as I might, I couldn't change her mind and had to admit defeat. We have to fight. We have to make effort to tell her. Despite the benefits of a good education, Terry turned out a complete failure. There is a lot of definites for a good education, but Terry turned out a complete failure. Okay, here we have exercise C, another vocab, but I want to circle the odd one out, the different words. We have bold, fearless, gusty, mediocre. Okay, the word which is odd is mediocre because the others are ways of describing someone who is brave. But mediocre means the average quality, yani not very good, not very good. But the other words or the other vocab means brave. Number two, honorable, noble, vain, virtuous. The odd one is vain. The others are positive virtues, but vain, it means good, good adjectives, good characteristics. But vain is a negative one because it means to be overly proud of one's appearance, to be more proud of yourself and of your appearance. Okay, it's a negative virtue, not a good one. Merciless, pitiless, ruthless, selfless. Of course, selfless. is the one which is different or odd of the others because the others describe someone who cares very little for others. But selfless is the opposite in meaning, means to put other people first. Selfless means you don't think about yourself, you think about the others first, then yourself. Crafty, cunning, sly, touchy. Touchy, of course, is the difference, the different one. The others describe someone that is not sincere, but touchy means to be easily upset or irritated. Anything can touch your heart easily. You can be upset easily. You don't be happy easily, or you feel irritated. Confident, positive, sentimental, upbeat. Sentimental here is the different one. The others are positive ways of describing someone's mood. But sentimental means to often be over emotional. You are very emotional person. Fair, impartial, objective, timid. Timid is different. The others are ways of describing neutrality, but timid means to be very shy. Is a timid person, okay? Timid person, very shy, but the others are neutral. Cautious, impetuous, rash or reckless. Cautious, the others mean to make decisions quickly and without thinking, but the consequences about the consequences. But cautious means to think carefully. You think carefully before doing anything. Candid, headstrong, obstinate, stubborn. Candid is a different one. The others are ways to describe someone who does what they want. But candid means to be honest and open. You are not stubborn, you are not headstrong, or not obstinate. Exercise D here, adaptable is an adjective, means to be able to change in order to be successful in new situations. You can be adaptable with any situation. You can deal with, okay? You don't find difficulties. Considerate means kind, thinking of others. Fearless, not afraid, in a way that people admire. Modest, not talking too much about yourself. Remember who was proud of himself? No, here you don't talk a lot about yourself. You or being too proud of yourself. Triumphant, triumphant, successful, wise, able to make sensible decisions and give good advice because of the experience and knowledge that you have. Apprehensive, worried or nervous about the future. Conceited, too proud of oneself, to be too proud of yourself. Ignorant, of course, it's a negative characteristics. Ignorant, not not knowing things that you should know. You don't know a lot. You don't have a lot of information. Inflexible, okay? You can't change easily. Here we are going to match. I want to match the opposites. The words we said now. Adaptable. We can match it with which one? The opposite of adaptable. Can you know? Can you guess? Huh? Girls. Okay. Uh, I can't hear you. Number one, adaptable means, or the opposite, sorry, is inflexible. Are you here, girls?
Yes, we're here.
Okay. Number two, considerate. The opposite of considerate is selfish. Selfish. You think only about yourself, not the others. Fearless. You are not afraid of anything. Okay. The opposite is apprehensive. Apprehensive. Modest. What is the opposite of modest? Number 4 is B, conceited. Triumphant. Number 5, the opposite is unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. And the last one, number 6, wise. The opposite is ignorant. Ignorant. You don't know a lot of information or knowledge about things. Please, girls, please, girls, um, you have to study these vocab well. You have all the definitions, all the new vocab of page 8 and 9. You can revise them all. You have the exercises, you have the answers, you have the definition. This is page 8 only, okay? Okay. I can mention also the exercise E in page 9. Exercise E, here we have some phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs like blow away, break through, come up against, pull off, fall through, get ahead, hang on, knuckle down. Number 1 here, if you space, you start working or studying hard. If you what? If you knuckle down means you start to work hard, you start to study hard. So this phrasal verb, this is its meaning. You're going to study the meaning from the sentence. If you come up against something, it means what? You have a problem. You have a problem. Here, if you pull something off, it means you succeed in doing something difficult or unexpected. Okay? Number 6, the tennis player was very tired, but he hung on, of course, according to the tense, hung on and eventually won the match. Okay, here he won the match. Joe came up against a few problems, but he was able to overcome them. He have some problems, but then he faced some problems, but then he was able to pass these problems and overcome them. It's difficult to break through the, the gender barrier in some industries. Okay. Exercise F يا بنات. Complete the sentence with the correct form of the phrasal verbs. We have some phrasal verbs here. After years of hard work, Jenny is beginning to space in her career. In her career. To get ahead. To get ahead in her career. The team was down 3-0 at halftime, but won the game 6-3. How did they pull it off? Pull it off. We were absolutely blown away when our son was offered a scholarship to Harvard. How do you expect to pass your exams if you don't knuckle down and revise, if you don't study hard? Remember the meaning we said before. These are the phrasal verbs that we said their meaning before. Unfortunately, our plans fell through and we weren't able to go on holiday. And this is the rest. Okay, enough for today, girls. Study these vocab, prepositions, phrasal verbs, meaning of vocabulary, any difficult words you can ask. Okay? Any questions here?
طب ميس هو احنا هنستلم كتاب الانجليش امتى؟
والله قريب ان شاء الله، يعني اول ما الحاجه توصل المدرسه باذن الله هنستلمها على طول. احنا دلوقتي we are covering الفوكاب starting 8 عشان ما نبقاش late for this. وال first two pages are full of vocabulary. Okay? And I'm going to send a quiz on. Start studying them. You are going to receive them يعني very soon. Don't worry يا بنات. Okay? Okay, well, still we have some minutes where I can continue with you these. Very good. Okay, we have extra time. Okay, we have here some prepositions: around, by, for, on, under, without. I can continue these sentences with these prepositions. It sounds like a great idea, Jim. You should go for it. So great idea, you can do it. If you have a great idea, you can do it. Go for it. I have got a lot on my plate. What's meant by a lot on my plate? A lot on my plate means you have a lot of work. And I rarely can see my friends. So this expression, a lot, when I say a lot here, this one, a lot on my plate means I have a lot to do. I don't have any free time. We had to work around the clock in order to meet the deadline, to work hard, to work very fast, to work very fast, okay, to meet the deadline of something you want to finish. The position was offered to Michael was as he was the best candidate by a mile, by a mile. So he has an important position and he reached it. The manager was under fire for his unpopular decisions. The people don't like his decisions, so he was under the fire. Luckily, everything went without a hitch, and the event was a huge success. Everything went without a hitch, and the event was a huge success. It was beyond imagination. Okay, we have these three verbs. I can put them here in these spaces. If you persevere, you will get there in the end. You will get there. Okay? Try putting the red cable here. That might do the trick. Do the trick. Get there. Do the trick. The cyclist went all out to win the Tour de France and he succeeded. Went all out. He do his best to win. I was very proud of my students. I was very proud because they all did their best. They did their best. Once we get the green light, we can start the project. Get the green light, show you that you can start. You can start your Wow, Julie, one voice idol. She's definitely going places. Okay.